In her book, The Suzie Homemaker Chronicles, author Mary Ann Fitzmaurice shares the good, the bad, and the icky of motherhood. But beneath all the mayhem is the heartwarming bond that this mother shares with her kids, and the lesson that children are best raised by parents brave enough to trust their own instincts. And we are fortunate enough to have Mary Ann in the studio with us today. Mary Ann, thank you for joining us. Absolutely. So what compelled you to write this book?
Actually, the book is based on a newspaper column. I used to actually be in media,
and
then I quit to have kids and do kids, and
Do
that's
kid,
all I did. And then I did this column for about 8 years, and people really loved it. They really identified with all the stories, things like bringing your kids to public toilets and stuff like that, which is, everybody has a story
I have
about
two
that.
little girls, and so I completely relate to that. Yeah, what
having
do
to
I
balance
do?
and bench press them over. Anyway, that kind of thing is in the book. So people really liked it, and I said, well, you know, I'm going to do the book. So I put them together.
That's fantastic. So where was this published? Where would we have seen these columns?
Well, I live in New Orleans. I'm actually here for the balloon festival.
Oh,
so
good.
So I live in New Orleans, and it was in suburban newspapers in that area.
Okay, fantastic. Well, welcome to Albuquerque. You're going to have fun.
Thank you.
You're gonna
Yes,
have
I
fun.
love the West.
Yeah, absolutely. Is this your first balloon fiesta?
Yes.
It is?
Terrified.
Yeah, it can be great. All right.
It's my sister's birthday, so we're here for that.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Well, so I'm wondering if you can share some of your parenting tips with myself and with our viewers out there.
Well, you know, the parenting tips just kind of come through very subtly. It's about how you love your kids, and even if they're driving you crazy,
Right.
they know if you love them. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
So parenting tips, trust your own instincts. You know, experts will tell you one thing, but they don't have to live with the decisions you make. You do. You
Right,
know?
right.
But anyway, you said you have an 11-year-old.
I do. I have an 11-year-old little girl.
That's the time. That's
Okay.
when kids are old enough to start, you know, telling you how it's going to be, you know, and the pitfalls of that. But there's the pets were in here earlier. There's a pets chapter in the book.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
At one point, we were up to 21 cats. I'm embarrassed to say that.
21
with
cats.
With SPCA kids, I'm embarrassed to say that. But anyway, yes, we did find out how that happened. But we were trying to give away cats, and this one little girl. There was a little girl who was in the green room with me, and she said, "I want to buy one of those." And I remember trying to give away these cats, and one of my kids' friends said, "How much is that cat?" And I'm like, "Oh, honey, I'll pay you to take him." You know what I mean? How much will I pay you to take him? So there's a chapter like that in a pets chapter. There's a food chapter in the book about trying to get your kids to eat. In fact, I'm going to cook some hash browns from leftover baked potatoes.
Very excited
How
about
much
that.
do you feed your kids leftovers? So it's a lot of that leftover trick your kids thing.
Right, right. That's great. And is there one particular story that is your favorite within
my
the book,
God,
or something you
there's-
touch on? I mean, I'm assuming that your chronicles, you've got so many, but is there one that's kind of your baby?
No, you know
No?
what? In putting the book together, I was going through them all, and I was thinking, well, you know, I like this one. Well, I like this one. Oh, I like this one. So, no, they're all really kind of consistent. Although the toilet training one, people really do like that one.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
And it's called toilet training, but it's not really toilet training. It's training you to take your kids to public
Right,
toilets.
and that's and like we said, in
Muscles,
airports,
good muscles.
that's always the
Yes.
thing. Well, how can viewers pick up a copy of this book? I mean, it sounds fantastic.
You can go directly to Atlas Books.
Atlas Books,
It's
okay.
actually, if you just Google Suzie Homemaker Chronicles, there's a bunch of options for that. But Atlas Books, I think, is having a special right now. So
Atlas Books, okay.
Yeah, www.atlasbooks.com.
Fantastic. And we've got a copy right
We
over
have a copy
here.
right
just
here, yes.
Right here,
Lots
which
of
I think I'm going to
pictures.
lay claim to. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, Marianne, for coming on. We really
you for having
appreciate
me.
it, and all the success with the book, and
Thank
have
you.
fun at the fiesta.
I know.
Yes.